should be live. So, the goal for today, pretty straightforward. We are going to, hey Salsa, we are going to be getting to day 2000 today. Hey Draco, hey Kiwi. We have 6 in-game days to spend. But this is our world after essentially 2000 days. Hey gaming guy, hey Mono. It's kind of monumental, isn't it? It's wow, yeah, it's actually almost sort of touching getting there. Um, I suppose we'll do something a little bit. I will go get some more. We'll go get some more spruce here in the beginning of everything. We have 2000 days almost. Wait, hold on. I can be much smarter about this. Ah, well, maybe not next to the lightning rods. That sounds like a dumb idea. uh, I got a little bit further up than I wanted to. It's over here-ish, isn't it? Am I misremembering the language? Damn, my tongue has broken. But I was right, it was over here. And you know what? I kinda wanna get out my throwing fork. Did I seriously miss that? Ah, right. Haha! Oh right, that turned into a charge creeper. Okay, I should remember that. I should definitely remember that, because that could end the series. Though, that also means we could get some mob hits. Huh. How about we go get some mob hits? For day 2000 here. Well, we have the lightning storm with us anyway. Oh, hello. Excuse you. Damn, these guys are tanky. Well, we're looking for a creeper and a zombie of some kind. Oh, I think we have a creeper. No, right? Oh no, you are a creeper. Okay, so we have a creeper and a zombie there. Ah, alright. Yeah, we need another creeper. I need to make it transform before. Oh, the lighter is not doing too hot either. Oh, yes. Oh, do I have a flint and steel? I do. And I didn't get it? Come on. How did you survive that blast? You're clearly just a zombie, and you're a skeleton. Wait, have we lost our... Ah, well, no more lightning storm. I wanna go home. Before this breaks. Hey, fishy. Alright. We gotta repair that elytra ASAP. I will stream until 2K today, so we'll make it today. As long as we don't die randomly, I suppose. That's always an option. That's good enough. We will indeed be streaming all the way there today. Ah, right, we set fire to a tree. I sort of should have seen that coming when throwing around the channeling fork. No, I'm not working on it. To be perfectly honest, I haven't had the time. I always thought it would be nice to do, but I simply just don't have the hours in my day. Hey, Pickle. How are you? Where should we see the sunrise for day 2000? Like, which monument should we stand on top of? Like, I sort of feel like the dragon would probably be a good like end of 2000 days hardcore Minecraft on the skull. Yeah, I'm not like on the dragon we can like look down at the village, but on the on the skull we can look down. Yeah, I think we should probably be standing on the skull, because then we can see the dragon. I think that's probably a better idea. And we'll take down a little bit more, a few more trees here. Pardon? Uh, we took a lot more damage than I anticipated there. You're streaming today, Mono? Alright. How do you feel like your streaming has gone so far? Has it been what you hoped? Alright, see you later, Pickle. Although I hope you can make it back to 2000 days. I would like to have you there if you have time for it. Well, I mean, it takes a little bit before you get any views. At least it did for me. Like the first month or so, I almost didn't get any views whatsoever. Um, so if you're just if you're just consistent about it, a few people will show up. And let's just get one more tree down here. Oh well, yeah. Without like I suppose getting a microphone would be better. Like if you don't have a microphone. Skeletons. Oh. That's so rude. Here I was just minding my own business. Oh, baby. I don't like babies. What? Ah, hold up. How did that miss you? Alright, is that the home direction? I think so. I get that. I get that. Good luck, fishy. The server currently isn't up. Although I think I can start it. Give me a second. We can see whether or not it has been fully prepared here for a second. Spruce wood acquired. Nice. A little bit of sticks. Apparently a gold piece of armor. Or some other useless stuff. Alright, so I think for the remainder of the days here, I'll just make a small hobbit hole. I think that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well, that's a good waste of wood. Mm, 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 mm. All right, that sounds kind of nice. Ah, damn, can't reach up there. Hmm. And I think we're gonna make the entrance to the hobbit hole right here. I might have to adjust the hill a little bit, but we'll try and do it as minimally as possible. Oh, actually, I want to keep that there. Hmm. How do I see the chat? I have a Give me a second, I can show you. I have this this window here where I sort of see what's going on. I also have this window. Like this is the multi-chat and that is just the YouTube chat. Seems like the or rather the server is still having some issues getting up and running. So we might not be able to. I'll ask Aaron about it. Alright, we're gonna need some trapdoors. At least it's just continuously preparing and trying to launch. Well, we currently have one. Mono. We have a gaming guy. The 696 currently on the Twitch. So I suppose that's a yes. Though not a whole bunch of people is on my Twitch. Like it's mostly YouTube. I don't remember how far I can go with this, so we'll just take it all the way to the back here. I'll place in some back supports. Alright, so we'll start popping in. Ah, right. Completely forgot about that being a possibility. Everyone else probably had to do something mono, I would imagine. We all have different lives. Let's just get in some floor so it doesn't feel as cheap. Hmm. Hey, Aaron, and is that me? Was that you, Mono, on the Twitch? But welcome. I couldn't quite catch it. It's somewhat small on my side. Thank you. I did read some of it, yeah. Hmm. There we go. Alright, see you later, Meltdown. But thank you for checking in. Let's get some more spruce wood. For our smallish hobbit hole here. Ah, right, okay. Sort of difficult to make out, but okay. Okay. Oh, cactus. Hold on, did I forget a piece of... Well, we'll just do that then. I don't know, this is just for a little bit of breaking the contrast in here. Like otherwise I think it might feel very dark. I think it could end up feeling very dark. Hmm. And a few more stairs. Like not a whole bunch. I don't want to be overusing it. Seems like I do have to fix that up here. So first of all, that goes there, and a solid piece there. That should give me the space I need for that. And then this. Now let's get a little bit more blocks for general detailing. I feel like every good hobbit hole has a has sort of a fireplace to keep warm. And I think we're going to change that out for some stone brick stairs. And we're not going to be using any mossy this time around. Since I feel like hobbits would always be super clean. Whenever like you see them in a fantasy universe setting. Like they always have super clean houses. Now we do need to fix this behind here. I'll just punch a hole so we can actually see where we need to go. I think that's pretty nice for like a small warm place here. And I think I'm gonna change this out for a makeshift bedroom. We're gonna use some another kind of trapdoor. We might stick with the warped here. That's just a little bit of a divider between the two rooms. Like, it doesn't give much protection, but it adds in a little bit. Let's grab out some wool. Sure, double bed. Let's also make some of those. And I think I have some spare bookshelves. Yes, I do. Wonderful. Because I always feel that hobbits are also very well read. So we'll pop a few of these in here on top here of that. And I think I can make this into sort of a makeshift kitchen there instead. Get a furnace up and running in there. Maybe a small smoker too. Do I have a smoker? Just lying around? No. Huh. What is even needed for a smoker? Oh. Not a whole bunch then, I see. And I might want to get some bricks for this. But mainly brick walls. Wait, do I have a brick slab? I do. Nice. now they have a small kitchen. They have a bedroom. I suppose they don't really have a bathroom, but... Okay, could I fit that in here? Would that be possible? To sort of fit in right on the other side of this? I'll probably have to adjust the mountain just, or the hill here a little bit again, but it's fine. Do I have cauldrons in here? I do. And there we go. A small hobbit hole. Now there's a bunch of detailing we can still do in here. And we will be doing that. I'm just gonna... Alright. Uh... Okay. So let's just clean out our inventory a wee bit and then just get the only things that we actually need. Because this is getting a little bit confusing looking around in my inventory. Having a hard time keeping track. Of all of the things in here. And we will pop that in here. Alright, so we'll get a few pots. And I feel like a Azalea would be the best for this. Maybe a few chains too, just for the sake of it. Anything else? No. But then we need some trapdoors. Oh, hello villager. He came in quick. Let's get some fence on the outside. Fence right here, and I think we're gonna get a singular piece of oak. Then to hang the lantern on. We could probably make the floor look a little bit more interesting by weaving in some oak planks. And additionally come over it with some carpets too. I've never been much for the interior design of the game. Like I don't know all the good tricks for it, but I want this to feel sort of cozy. I can't really decide. I think light blue might be a mistake for this. Let's try with some red instead, because that feels warmer. Blue is a cold color, so. I do think that ended up helping out quite a bit. Now, did I create any spawnable areas while doing this? Because we did cover up some... No, I did not. That's nice. That's nice. And before we... ah, before we call this... Right, because I, like... we might just get a little bit more dirt for like fixing this area up here. Looks sort of awkward. Yeah, sort of a small hidden house here is good. I like that. So, let's move on to phase 2, which is also something I should have done a long time ago. Which is to make a small stable for my camel and horse. Like, I can't have them just tied to that forever. Though that would be kind of funny. I just can't make myself do it. So, mm, if I remove this tree here, it's just one of the big ones. I really like that actually, so no. I could make it here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. So let's get some oak wood. Hmm. Let's start the stable right here. And have it sort of come in through here. And there we go. Through that and on this line here. I think that's sort of going to be the size of it. It's not going to be huge, but it's going to have just enough space for my camel and my horse. So let's just grab some fence and some fence gates so we can actually walk through it. Oh. Friday nights at Freddy's? Am I right? Or mm, oh, I'm not? Okay. In that case, what time is it? Let's use spruce as the darkening color. Ah, well, I suppose. It is indeed that time. For me too, so. Let's get some grass and some sand, because I want one of the areas to be like sandy for the camel to feel a little bit at home. And I want one of the areas to feel green and lush for the horse to feel at home. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna use there. Probably just stone brick, but yeah, let's just use stone brick, stone, and maybe some mossy, because it is outside. Oh wow, I'm really running out of stone. Or am I? Wait, hold on. No, not at all. I might divide them up with some of this. Instead of a fence there. Let's get a fence gate here to connect that up. I do think I want that. What sort of roof are we going to be putting on it? I might just go with a straight cobblestone and mossy cobblestone slab roof. Like, it's going to be quite simple, but I should, like, in my head at least, a lot of the like stables are just like simple things. And we'll just run up a, oh wait, we have a few walls. I wonder whether, yeah, I can justify that, okay. Let's get some hay bales. I think I should have a couple left in here. Yes, that's enough. And a couple of, well no actually I want to do that with trapdoors. I think, now that I think about it, I'm not sure that there's room enough, but so we'll just grab a couple of cauldrons too. And a bucket. $19.97 days. Isn't that like really exciting actually? All right. Nah, I'll do that with spruce for some darker tones. I mean, it's quite a simple one, but it functions as it's supposed to. All right. $19.97. How about here? About to be $19.98. Hey Abby, how are you? Hey Yumi. All right. I'm so satisfied with how much of this turned out. I might do a few more like decorative things around there in the fishing district. There's something I want to look up here. Oh yeah, that's nice and simple. We're gonna do that. Alright, gaming guy, see you later. So we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need some of these. We're gonna need some signs. We're gonna need some slabs. We're gonna need some of these, and we're gonna need a couple of barrels. Couple of barrels. we're gonna need some fence gates. And some fence. We're also gonna need a lead and another saddle. Can I still get these out, I wonder? Were you taught how to jump? No. Oh, maybe I can parkour horse my way out of here. Come on. Alright. Wait, hold on, back up for a second. Alright, so the way this works is I'm going to put one there. Yeah, I'll deal with you in a second. Oh wait, it's only a 2 wide. Oh, that makes things a little bit easier. Alright, where's me horse? You wandered over here. Well, come on over here. And now we have sort of a small carriage coming out of the town here. Carrying fish and stuff. Like, that's a pretty simple way to go about it, isn't it? But it seems we already had a lead and a saddle, so I just grabbed that for no reason. Oops, we still have a piece of spruce stripped log on us. There we go. Let's make a... Oh yeah, that seems fine. Alright, so we'll get a few new blocks. Hey Lofi, welcome. We are going to be reaching 2,000 days today, so you're joining in on a good time. But overall, we're just having a little bit of fun with some detailing around the world, just like the broader aspects. We're gonna need a bunch of spruce for some trapdoors. How many trapdoors do I have? Okay, I actually have a decent amount. We're gonna need some spruce fence and fence gates. We're gonna need some chains. And we're gonna need a grindstone. Grindstone. And of course we're gonna need some water too, so we'll bring a couple of buckets. Because I think as like a small well would be a good thing for over here. Hey, Meltdown. What's up? And I think it goes well with the smart cart we made here. I think that's kind of cute. I actually want some. Yeah, right. They do need water. We also made like a small, like in the hours or the hour and 30 minutes, we made a small stable for our horse and camel. And a small hobbit hole for, I don't know, villagers to live in. Which is kind of cute and has everything they need. Well, I will admit all of my horses, I have three. One in the nether. I don't quite know where that went, but I have one in the nether. I have this one and the one over dragging the carriage, which are all as fast as a horse possibly can be. But yeah, we're just sort of like making sure we're getting the last bits that I sort of forgot needed some fixing. Let's also get some cracked while we're at it. Because we are going to be making a small well, though I'm not quite sure where we're going to be putting said well. I could put it right here. Alright, we're putting it right here. So 3 here, here. There we go. That's the base of it. I'm then gonna get some of our stones out. Wait, did I not grab regular cobblestone and cobble? Huh. Uh, Cobble. Ah, more cobble. Yeah, it's I need to do like if I should probably get more sorted for these kind of builds, but I don't know. I actually just rather enjoy doing them like sort of a surprise to myself and to everyone watching, pretty much. I don't want that there. I still don't want that there. Jesus Christ. So that's going to be the basic well design. I'm then going to be wanting to pop a few nope, anything but the andesite. We're going to be using that for something else. Mm, and I think we are going to be wanting to put some slabs of different kinds on top. Of some of these. But only like the ones that are still whole. So we get sort of a switch distribution of it. Then we're going to bring that up here. Mm. When did I get into Minecraft? Oh, well, that's a long time ago, I must admit. Like, a really long time ago, I started playing Minecraft. Um, mm, oh, I can't remember how many years, but maybe 10, 12, maybe more. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just get that there. The grindstone to point downwards. A chain and a chain and trapdoor, 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 trapdoor. A bucket of water. fill. There we go. Yeah, something like that too for me too. I think I want to go on top of this. Do this. Actually remove that. To put one of these on top, so it's attached to that instead. Bring them out to the side. Actually remove that one. So I can pop. Ugh, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Okay, this is... We're trying from this angle. That's not what we want. Oh wait, I can just reach it, can I? Oh wow. Remove that. Bam, bam, bam. Oops. There we go. Have this come out here. Oh well, we're actually going to make this into a one of these and then have that come down here, sort of as a handle where you could like spin that around. Like just on the side of the road, I think is good. And then we grab these. Fly. And essentially I just bring that all the way up. Well, actually, let's have that. This is not wood. Let's have this come out one. So I can do this all the way up. I actually want to go out one more. On these. Break these. I need slabs of both the andesite and the spruce variant. Lord of the Rings, first of all. I pull a lot of inspiration from. Like, I just really, like, not that you can really see it in this, well, maybe a little bit on that tower there, but when I think of it like a fantasy world, I often think about certain places from uh, Lord of the Rings. I think it's a brilliant series. So I mean, or series. Uh, Brilliant movie series of movies, I suppose. Um, yeah, like it has the bottom of it. Like the general design idea for that was Saruman's Tower X the uh, the beacons of Gondor, where like in the last movie. In the last movie, they like those things all over the planet, so like they can talk to Rohan, and that's sort of what inspired like that look from like the top here. Whereas the bottom down here and this tower here are more inspired by just pure Saruman's tower. And then I add in some, well, personalized effects for the flair of it. We want this to be a full block for now, because I want to have this here, and then we want to put this down there. Yes, perfect. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Excuse you. There we go. Full block. Down. Spruce. All the way across. I did not bring any spruce stairs, eh? Yeah, that's sort of the thing. Like it's it's a lot nicer when you put sort of your own spin on things. Or at least to me it feels a lot more personal. And like when you're in your own world, you should feel like it is like your thing. Though I might try at some point. It's sort of a project I've been working on, or not working on, thinking about doing a 1-to-1 ratio of Sauron's Tower and Mount Doom in the Nether. But just because I think that could look absolutely spectacular. Oh. I want to... well, I can't be in there for that. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so... 2 is not the right... Well, it could be if I just do it like that. Ah! I was like, what? There you go. And now we have sort of this well here. Now, of course, I do need to bring this down quite a bit in order for, first of all, not villagers not just to jump into it, which would be kind of terrible. Like I try to save my villagers for the most part. That being said, I'm not particularly successful with it. Like, they're dumb, so they're actively trying to murder themselves, but that doesn't mean that I can't try to save them a little bit. We'll have to fix that afterwards. We're just gonna go down until we have enough stone to go all the way up. Okay. Let's see how far this gets us. Okay. We're at day 1999. Come on, guys. We're almost there. How wild would it be if we died now? I think that's deep enough. Okay. We'll just clean that out afterwards. Oops, we need this. Hey, Saucel, you're joining in right on the right time because we're almost in day 2000. Yeah, I know, I can't either. I'm so excited for it. Alright, 2 should be plenty. And just since a lantern can survive down there, or down here in the water. And now there's a small well for this area. Well, it's actually only going to switch to day 2000 at 6 a.m. in this world, because that's when you wake up when you wake up in bed in Minecraft. So we're gonna. There's still a few more minutes left, but yeah, I know. I should probably throw out an announcement in the Discord, just if people want to be a part of it. Oops, that doesn't go in there. Yeah, I'll also ping everyone in a second. Uh, we'll just sort out our inventory first, though, so we can be as clean looking as absolutely possible when we get there. Yeah, the countdown begins, I know. Ah, I should have. Do I have time to make some fireworks? I wonder. Like some actual fireworks. I still have to be quick about this, though. Okay, so let's just look up some recipes online while it's paused here for some fireworks. Fireworks recipe Minecraft. No, only I can though. I want to see like the different fireworks. I like the large fireball. So I just combine that with how to make a red, white, blue. Are there multicolored ones? Just gunpowder and how do I then make it large? Does it say here? Add redstone, add a diamond in crafting. Okay, so we're gonna add diamonds and. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So, gunpowder. Do we have some in here? Do I have some in here? 12. Okay, that's enough. Red dye. I know we have that over here. Oh, I need to add in the diamonds too. And what was it? Glowstone for a twinkle? Glowstone dust, I think it was. Okay. Grab some. And do I just go like what? How do I shoot these? Paper. Okay, paper, paper, paper. Huh. Should I have? But like what? Huh? How can I not know how to make fireworks in Minecraft? Paper, gunpowder plus core. Wait, so we need more gunpowder? I'm not gonna be able to make that because I don't have any more gunpowder. Well, then it needs to be in one of the messy chests. Gunpowder? I don't see any. Gunpowder? So core, paper, gunpowder? Well, I suppose this is good enough. Uh, go to the skull quickly. Wait, should I be in a different spot than that? Maybe down here? Because it's easier to look up at the dragon too. So if I do this, haha. But then we can't see when we hit 2,000 days. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on. Yeah, also announcement in my, alright. Alright. Wait, shit, I can't see the sunrise from here. Ow! I used one of the other fireworks. Here we can see the sunrise. Oh wait, should we stand? I could also stand here and like just watch the sunrise. Yeah, that's it. Day 2000. We need the goat horn. fuck? I still have less than a minute. All right. Yes, this is. Wait, what order is the other one? Ponder? Ponder. Oh, I only have ponder. Whew. Day 2000. Ah, those are kind of small. Hey. Well, in that case, how about we do a proper tour? How about we do a proper tour? And let's try and see if we can't do it chronologically. In that case. We should probably start where the, we should probably start where the world started, which is right here. 2,000 days ago, we spawned in right here on this level, like right here, on a mushroom, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know, but I didn't have the time. 2,000 days ago. So anyone coming in is going to spawn in right here next to this house, which is completely. Yeah, we'll do something nice for 3,000 days. Huh. So we have the fishing district. Well, no, actually. How do we want to do this tour? Do we want to do it chronologically, or do we want to, talk about, like, do I want to go over the things in the manner in which we built them? I think I do, yeah. So it all started out with me noticing that we had a mansion over here, like right in front of us when we spawned in, uh, which was scary as all heck, so we ran away from that. Almost fell into a hole that is right underneath here. There we have it. We fell into this hole here, way back when. Uh, One second, I have to pull up my road. Almost fell into that and took a bunch of damage, which was dangerous because I already feel, thank you, Pickle. I already felt very afraid because of the mansion we had over there, and we just ran through, and then we started spotting out the houses of the villagers. We looted the villagers. I think it was that house here we looted first. Here. We looted as the first house. And it didn't really have anything great. But there was enough iron in this entire village here to make ourselves a few iron tools and get through the night and make the wall. I think the wall was our very first build of the world. And way back when, this wall would go from one side of the island to the other. Like, just continuing in this straight line all the way through. And we still have bits of it around in the world, right? So we have another piece of the wall over here. I think we then proceeded to make the very first mine, which, if I remember correctly, I was darn close to remembering correctly. Which we have right here. The very first mine of the world. Like, just to get us settled, and it was sort of scary because this was very dark when we went down here. Almost 2,000 days ago. It's this was our first like area where we could get our first bits of iron and copper and coal. I wanted a bunch of coal in the beginning because, well, I didn't want to. Ah, this is the worst place I could have tried to gone out. Okay. I wanted to light up the entire area quickly. And then there's been houses all over this place, but I think there was a house right over here-ish, where we set up our first chest monster on the back of it, and got started on like excavating this area because all of this was once like plain with the rest of the island. Like, it used to go down a lot more. So we started excavating that because I wanted sort of a small valley down here. And actually, let's just so 130, 206. Let's try and see where that brings us in the backup world. Or in this world. 130, 206. So right here, I started excavating this area all the way up until under this, so we could have this area sort of free. Hey, Patricks, welcome. Just we just reached 2,000 days in the actual hardcore world, and I'm sort of just going over everything that we have done. This is my actual hardcore world, and like we excavated this entire area here, so we could like make a small cave in here, in our base area, and we got started on the villager breeder that we currently have inside of the mountain there, which I guess was the first farm of the world. Well, we will in a second, Kiwi. We will in a second, and I'll give you guys a world download too. Patrick's, well, this is just the tip of the iceberg. But we managed to put together the villager breeder, except for all the villagers had pretty much died. So I think, if I remember correctly, we ended up boating towards the area over here. Well, I'm as white as can be, so I can't quite respond to you with the same sentiment. But Uh, I hope you're having a wonderful day, Patrick. I think we had a village not far from here where we stole our first villagers. I think it's right on the other side of this over here. Although it is way back when we were here last. Yes, no wait, that's the dead village, and then there was another village over here. Because I found like 6 or 7 pillager outposts and a zombie village before I found a an actual village where I could steal some villagers from. And if I remember correctly, it was over here-ish, wasn't it? Can't I see some light from it? Like it's in this general area anyway. Is that the village? Yeah, I think that's the village. Yeah, this is the village I stole from originally. I stole a few villagers from it, and I stole a few lanterns, and I felt really good about myself. Except the first villager we brought over, he got caught on a like the boat got caught on one of those magma blocks in the water, so the boat just sank and he died, which was such a bummer because like this is so far out. So I had to like get back and get the a new second villager or a third villager, if you will. Um, but we got there in the end. uh, no, no, no. Um, and after we created the villager breeder, we started mining out some of the cave base that we currently have. Um, while also getting the materials for uh, a golem farm or an iron golem farm because we were in desperate need of like trades because I didn't really want to leave the area and especially not go explore that mansion that we had originally before we got to at least diamond level. So they used to be, oh well, it's still here actually, parts of it anyway. There used to be like, I think this used to be a little bit longer with some spruce coming out of it. Uh, and we ended up like building outwards towards there in order to like make our makeshift portal-based iron farm. Um, which was a real bother putting them in, but we uh, we managed to do so, and we caught a few zombies. These are though not the original zombies; they have died since, which is unfortunate. But all right, see you later, also. Um, After the iron farm, I think. Oh yeah, that's when we got started on the slime farm, which we never ever visit, but it's down here. Because I found out I had 2 like slime chunks right down here, giving us more slime than I could ever really use. Hmm. And I never upgraded the way up here, though we could use a rocket, but for good old time's sake, let's be bothered by this. So after the slime farm, I'm pretty sure we got straight into working on the very first house of the village. And we decided to go for sort of a fantasy style. Wait a second, I'm just gonna try and see if I have a Smite book somewhere. Curse of Vanishing? Yeah, okay. Hmm, probably don't then. Um, we got to work on the very first house of the series, or of the world, which was that house there. Which, by the way, is also the only which also is the only house with a little bit of interior in it. Like, not a whole bunch, but like just a little bit. Um, it's been a while since we were in there. Like, we used to sleep a lot in this bed. Then we got started on the first mountain range, which is this one. Because I really wanted to make the shaft come into the mountain as we ended up doing. But we made the entire first half, which is this section. Wait, let me just pause the game while we're looking at it. So it was this section here. Um, and then we popped in the mine shaft, which we have here. And like if I were to dig in a couple of blocks here, in here, I think it's right around here anyway. It's also where I got my first 50 subscribers. Uh, but we continued building and eventually made our small mine shaft here. That goes all the way down to where we were mining and finding a lush cave, getting our first couple of axolotls. Um, then we got started on that build here, which was supposed to be, which is sort of where they sell some of the armor that is produced by the blacksmith up here. And we started terraforming the general area around here into a much more like hilly area. Yeah, it might be. So we made this small area here, which is sort of an outside blacksmith. And I had some different plans back then, but we ended up going in a different way. And after I made like those two houses here, this hill or this mountain just felt kind of small. So I knew I had to make another one, and I wanted to make this hill here, which we then got started on making, but it meant we had to remove the mansion first, which was originally here. Um, which we did with a world eater that almost blew me up and almost ended the series back then. Uh, but we've managed to do it all, and it was wonderful. Then we started construction on the mountain, and I couldn't quite figure out. Yeah, what's up, Piggle? Did we do something between the skull and the... Well, I guess we pretty much just made the area concrete duper and a few other things. I don't think so, Pickle. I don't really I don't have any intentions of doing that, at least. And it wouldn't be on this channel anyway, because I've dedicated this solely to Minecraft. Uh, but I think we got to work on our first bone machine after that, because I wanted some more. Well, that's when we got started on the idea of the skull, which is this was the first bone machine. Then we made the second underneath and the third, and had those running for almost 200 days, right? Which was pretty wild. Um, yeah. That's when I also made the panic chamber, or because I had an intention of going AFK for an entire night. Uh, but I never ended up actually going AFK. Mm, well, I think we had 8 or 9 streams. Oh yeah, yeah. No, 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 200 hours. Like, sorry, I meant 20 hours. I think it was 150 hours or something like that. We, uh, we were here. Uh, sort of just jumping around, hoping for that, and that, and sort of playing on the server while doing so. And we got bored, or rather, I got bored of waiting, so I made this hole here where I intended on putting that bone meal machine, but, or rather, a much larger version of it. But it ended up not working, which absolutely sent me down the rail of insanity. Uh, damn, that's rough even to remember. But we ended up making a smaller one that did work. Uh, we might have also knocked out a few things like the horse dragon and such during that time. I can't quite remember, but I think so. After we completed the skull, like, and we also had to make the nether wood farm down here before we finished the skull, because I wanted shroom lights and I didn't want to like get them by hand, so we made that monstrosity up there. Yeah, yeah, I was. That was absolutely a mind-breaking build. After the skull, I think we got to work on. Uh, could it be the hopper? I think it was the hopper we did after the skull. Sort of having that in here. We had to adjust some of the terrain. Like we did a bit of an adjustment to the terrains after the skull, but because I like at the time I wasn't using the elytra, so my only way into the skull was I intended to be through there, like with a trident, but the trident doesn't actually have enough range for that. So I ended up making a water hole behind the marketplace, which hadn't been built yet, but we had a water hole around here where I could go like yeet and then fly up there. Mm. After the harbor, I think we got started on all of the houses, like this house, that house, that house, that house, that house, no, that marketplace, that house, and this house. just to fill in the village a little bit more. Oh yeah, and this house. This was part of the helper, I suppose. The lollipop, as you guys call it. Uh, and we did a few paths around here, just to sort of have it more cleanly come through. And I think we had about 75 days after that. 75 days after until we hit 1,000 days, which was just enough to create that island, or like not any ups and downs on it, but just the island. Um, and the tavern here, which we managed to do just before day 1,000. Alongside, I don't know whether this was the first project, the after day 1,000, like the small tank here. I can't remember whether that or not that was the first project, but we got quite far on it for sure. And then we started on the mount here, which was supposed to house the new actual. No, wait, actually, before we got started on that, because it was quickly filling up, and I figured I wanted to do like a lush cave area on the outside for the axolotls to be in. But then, who was it who died? A yellow axolotl. I can't remember. Like our test axolotl in this ended up actually dying, which I mean was devastating. I couldn't let you guys die in this. I planned on having a waterfall come from here and then all the way down, but it died somewhere, so we renamed it and popped it back into the tank. And we ended up making the mountain here. Then I think the chronological order for it was the Wizard Tower and then the Pathway to Heaven. Uh, if I remember correctly. It was up here, and then we made the Ancient Forest, or about 60, maybe 70% of it. Because then we got it. Then I wanted to have something magical here in the middle. Um, which is I could. At first, I had envisioned like 4 bridges coming into like a circle with maybe like a floating crystal or something like that. But as I was sort of talking about it in the design world, it sort of escalated into the temple, which escalated into the beam. Um, so we completed that and the beam, and then we popped in the remaining trees. Only to then decide I wanted a floating island for no reason whatsoever. So we designed the island, then we uh, had to unravel the beam here, which we then did. Uh, then I wanted to make a crystal up here, because I still wanted that crystal look. But the crying obsidian is expensive as all heck. Wait, hold on, is there a mistake on that? There is. Oh, well, I'm not going to correct it. Which was expensive as all heck, because I didn't have a lot of gold, and I didn't want to go mining for it specifically. Which led to the portal in the mouth being lit. Oh no, we'd already lit it because we needed a bunch of frogs for that, which was absolute hell. I remember now. Yeah, that's the reason for the gold farm. those like I think it's 144 pieces of crying obsidian led to that because I needed gold and I needed gold bad. Uh, and that was sort of my solution, just having a bunch of gold here. Uh, like make a farm that could produce as much gold as we could. Oh wait, we might as well fix our elytra while here. Yeah, it for sure was an investment because it meant we had to create a it meant we had to create a whole bunch of farms for it. We had to do a obsidian farm for the amount of obsidian required for that. And I would like to say that this is when we then made the bartering farm, but we didn't. We did it manually, which I mean that was a dumb call. But regardlessly, it was the call that I ended up making. Just check all of that in there. Why did some of them fly over here? Well, I'll just have to go grab them real quick then. So sorry. Oh, that must have been loud. Let's just get a bunch of gold created here. Uh, I still to this day I'm not sure creating the gold farm was the right call. Which sort of does bump me out a little bit because I mean like a part of me actually wants to remove it, horribly enough. Um, yeah, I'm not sold on the location at all for it. Like I probably should have put it further away, but it's fine. For now, at least. Yes, well, it is also, I think in 1.21, which we're going to upgrade into now. I'm going to try and see if I can't get that up and running for the next stream. Um, oh wait, this is not where we want to go. In 1.21 they increased the range of zombie piglins, so I'm sort of scared of what's going to happen when we get there. But we'll see. After the gold farm, we created the crystal. And I think that's one when we we decided that I wanted a dragon, or I wanted a guardian of sort. Welcome, Fawn. Alright, we even have, like, Aurora tonight. I love it when that's around here. But when I wanted some sort of guardian for the island and everything, um, and we made the dragon through blood, sweat, and tears, um, which was pretty good. Like, I enjoyed, I enjoy the look of it. I'm very happy I'm done, but I enjoy the look of it now. I think we then went to cover up the iron farm. Now we're getting into the recent things. Uh, Covering up this iron farm was a challenge in the sense that it has to be 100% spawn proof. But I think we did a pretty decent job of it. Uh, we then, no, we made this hill here first, and then I wanted to cover up the villager breeder. All right, that's all right, fine. Um, but we made that house, or rather the tower, and then we got started on the fishing village over here, or the fishing district part of it. Uh, which is all the way down here. Today we made a small well for it. I'm hoping my villagers aren't going to jump down there, but I can't really stop them if they really want to. What's up, Pickle? Well, I have knocked out a few of them. Uh, but you're right. Well, essentially, somewhat right. But they are like one of them are. Wait, so I have made. Well, we're currently doing that. I have made that underwater temple. Uh, I have modified into the Kraken, and we do already have the conduit. Fairy Cave I have yet to actually get done with, and a demon by the a beacon for diamonds. I don't know if we actually have enough. I can check that, I suppose. Where's the weather destroyer? There you go. Let's go check how many diamonds we actually have. Well, good luck with learning, Fawn. I hope you're gonna pass with flying colors. I don't know how many diamonds we actually have in this pile. But let's see. Yeah, they won't be enough. It won't be even close, but it's a beginning. At least I won't feel as diamond poor after this as I have been feeling. Ah, it was only 4 stacks. That's actually kind of terrible. Oh well. Well, it is only 4 stacks. Well, it's not actually even 4 stacks. It's just 3 stacks and a little bit. How many does that equate to? How many blocks? Not even a stack. Well, I suppose. Let's also just get that in there. This in here. Back in there. I don't know what we're gonna do with the stars. I suppose we can pop them in there. Wait. It's not a full beacon. It's just a diamond beacon. So it doesn't take 23 stacks. It only takes like 3.5, right? But it's not something we have to take care of right now either. Uh, Wait, what was it I wanted to put away? All right, the pickaxe. Hmm. Oh yeah. But yeah, 2,000 days of building has brought us this, pretty much. Well, there's been a lot of resource gathering too, to be fair, but it is survival. So, I'm really pleased with how it went, though. I'm really pleased with how it went. Well, the next I still have plenty, and never ever go to the end. Nah, we will go to the end, but we'll we'll continue being careful. And besides, I have a lot of stuff I still want to do. Uh, and in 1.21, like hopefully next stream, we'll go and try and find our first trial chamber, which is gonna be I'm gonna prep the hell out of that. Uh, Today, well, we've made a stable, which I mean it's just a simple one, but it's a lot better than having a horse and camel just tied up there. Like this is way better. Mm. Oh yeah, we also made a small hobbit hole. Seems like somebody's already moved in. Like nothing big, but just big enough for a villager or two to live in it. $2,000 days. Jeez. Well, we're already at 2002. It got rushed there in the end. Like getting all these houses in there, and I think there are still a couple more houses that I want to build in here in the fishing district, but like for now, I think it's all right. Like there are still a lot of things that we can do around here. I might make a few more custom trees around here, but and generally speaking, just some custom things, like maybe another cart or two, like around here, and move in the villagers to the marketplace. But oh yeah, I still don't have the honey for it, do I? All right, see you later, phone. But yeah, that's 2,000 days of progress. Ah, right. Well, it certainly works now. Well, I suppose this is the best we can do for now. I should totally just make some more glass bottles. No, I'm gonna. I haven't already updated the world. I'll update the world for next stream. All right. I guess the villagers could still, if they're smart, jump from there to here, but I'm counting on them being as stupid as they can be. And I think that might actually be it for today. Like the goal for today was just do a little bit of detailing and make sure that we do got today's 2000, which we now have. I might just take a small run through the village for one last time. just for good kicks, and I won't be talking while doing it, but you're more than welcome to type. Well, for today, I do plan on, like, don't worry, there's gonna be more. Right, Vigil, no, 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 of course not. Uh, well, we are just going to remove that message there. Alright, so let's walk through the village and I'll do it muted. Just because I figured I might record this and or rather I'm recording this and then popping it into Discord or rather Reddit for well a following there. What's up, Pickle? Sorry, what's your idea? Okay, let me hear it. Yeah. Nah, I won't. I won't. Hmm. I don't know. That seems kind of mean. I'm not the only one invested into my world, and I wouldn't want to scare people like that. It would be a little bit funny. I'm not gonna lie. But I've also done that, done it like not with the video, like not with video and all that, but uh, I did do it when we finished the dragon right. I wrote in the all chat, and then somebody, or in the Discord, and then somebody decided to delete my message saying it was just a joke, which was so mean. I wrote, I'm sorry to announce that I have died, or something like that, and then somebody deleted the follow-up message, which is just kidding. Just finished the dragon. Come in and take a look. Uh, which then the second message people then deleted, which uh, was kind of bad. Not gonna lie. But 2,000 days. That's kind of not gonna lie. What do you mean? It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny, but and a lot of people came into chat very panicked. They were like, "Wait, you're not dead?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not." And like it took a while before I realized somebody had deleted it. Uh, until somebody actually said, "Wait, but you wrote," and I'm like, "No, but I also sent the follow-up message," and they were like, "No, you didn't." And I went into the Discord and saw it, and then I typed it out again, and then somebody deleted it again. It was just terrible. If I did die, yeah, then what? No, I wouldn't. Well, no. If I did die, I'm gonna keep this wool, of course. However, um, it wouldn't be hardcore if I just backed up at some other like at a time where I was alive. Then it wouldn't be hardcore. Then there isn't a consequence. And if I can do that once, then I can do it again. And like I don't particularly like that like line of thought. Hey Green, well, Hero Brian, sorry, a little bit late. You didn't get to see the sunset rise on 2,000 days. If I die, I'll probably stop streaming for a while and then start up a new hardcore world. If I die, I might just need a few days to recover. But we reached 2,000 days. I'm really happy with that. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, it's gonna be so nice to reach 3,000 days too. 4,000, 5,000. 5,000, we're gonna do something really big. I don't know what we're going to do, but 5,000, that's almost 10k, right? Or that's halfway to 10k. So we're going to do something big on 5,000 days. But we still haven't even made it halfway to 5,000. Oh well, you know, but like 5,000 is halfway to the first like 5 digit or 4 digit of like. Oh well, yeah. Like, but let's get real. I'm gonna die at some point. At some point, all of this will be lost. But hardcore is about the journey. mm, I don't, Biggle. I don't think I could make that. I don't think I could manage to end that before 10,000 days, a 1-to-1 ratio. Um, but I do plan on getting into more kingdoms. The next 1,000 days is probably going to be spent pretty much just building and designing the Kraken and getting the materials for it. Um, because it's going to be a mega base, right? It's going to have everything that this has, but better uh, inside of it. Like the Kraken is going to be a massive build. So from now on, yeah, and a mile is 1.3 kilometers, and 1 kilometer is 1,000 blocks. Well, I don't know how you're measuring that, Pickle, because the circumference of the Earth is 42,000 kilometers. Mm, well, I might make something akin to it, but it won't be uh, uh like I might get a lot of inspiration uh from One Piece, I but I don't think it's quite fitting with the overall style I'm gonna be doing. Like, cause when we delve into Japanese or Asian style buildings, feudal style, I'm still gonna put a fantasy twist on them, and I think it's gonna be more elvish. Uh, so I'm probably gonna be using lighter colors, but still stick with that blue. But I think we're going to dedicate the next 100 days to sort of exploring some of the 1.21 content, um, which might be really difficult because, like, mm, I don't want to reset our world. Like, I don't want to reset I don't want to reset the chunks around us. Meaning we're going to have to go further and further out from this area in order to find the new chunks where new things could be in, which is going to be one hell of a journey once we get to 1.22. We could update into, if I dedicate myself to like getting a bunch of stuff done in 1.21, we could try and update into 1.22 as quickly as possible within the next 200 days. Because that white wood might actually be really nice for some highlights on the Kraken. Hmm. Well, not quite yet. We're gonna get the Kraken done first. When I'm famous, I very much doubt I ever will be, but I will, Pickle. I will. Nah, I heavily doubt. I heavily doubt. But I think we're gonna call it for today. We've been going for 3 hours, which is we haven't actually gotten a lot done. It's just been a lot of waiting, but damn, 2,000 days. Check, and then we can move on to our next 3,000 day project. Oh, so, thank you so much for watching and being here for the 2,000 days. Uh, all of you pretty much in the chat currently have been here for the majority of set time. So, thank you and have a wonderful day. I hope to see you again tomorrow. And until then, Joe out.